Today we have something absolutely massive to unbox. Literally, this thing is big, it's heavy. This is the Smashing Pumpkins brand new 13 album live from Europe box set. This is music that hasn't been heard in decades, and today we're going to open it up and see what all the hype is about. And there we go. Got like a foam insert. A dream and a reality. I think we've seen this before. Just a little Madame Zuzu's. Now this is exclusive from Madame Zuzu's. Can't buy it anywhere else. Well, I guess now you can buy it from eBay or something like that. I saw it listed today for $1,000. A little Madame Zuzu sticker. And this is the box. Let's get this out of here. All right, so there's the back. It lists the dates. This is all from '92. Billy Corgan said this was the best album. There's kind of the spines, or not the best album, but the kind of the best they've ever played together as a band, and while they were touring. So this is a lot of live music. There are lots of repeats in here. It was very expensive. I wasn't gonna get it, but there's multiple versions of Rocket, and that song is a big deal to me. It was how I was introduced to the Pumpkins. So, yeah, I had to get this. And, yeah. All right, here we go. This was a limited edition. It said 1,000. And then some of them were autographed. I'm not sure if there was another 1,000 to be autographed or just 1,000 total, and if you paid the higher price, you get an autograph. But so there it is. No, I still don't have a record player, but pretty simple box. All right, looks like, did I open this upside down? Maybe I did. Okay, or they're listed upside down. All right, so there we go. Sorry, there might be a big glare on here. I'm going to go ahead and set this box aside. I don't think there's anything else in there. And first we have this big old booklet. Again, it lists the dates, so same as the box. You know their names, I don't have to repeat them, but there were many others you may not think of who seemed more alive in the culture there. Okay, so this looks like an essay of some type. Just cool design. I have to read this. Usually he writes poetically, I'm assuming, yeah. William Corgan wrote this, Long Live SP. So he wrote this in February of 25. So that'll be a cool read through. Your last note, so you hear it from me, a board tape is a recording made live and on cassette of the band playing on stage, but from the mix, meaning whatever the front of house mixer is sending to the PA is what you hear as document. So the blend on tape is not always optimal, blah, blah, blah. We'll get to that. So anyway, this was live board recordings. Picture of Billy, it looks like he's on a cruise ship. Some type. And then we list the volumes, each album, the sides, the running time, the cities. Yeah, let's see. Snail, Siva, Silverfuck, Suffer, Rocket. Let's see, Rocket once. Rocket twice. 3 times. So yeah, some of these are repeats. And he said he did that just because there were so many different versions. Like every night they would kind of play a different version. And instead of just kind of like picking one as best, he kind of threw them all in here. Here's another one. I lost track. Here's another one. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great stuff in here. That's the reason that pushed me over the edge and made me buy it. But these are awesome songs. You know, some of the Gish stuff, Snail, Tristessa. We got a girl named Sandoz. Yeah, very cool. So this is the early stuff. Got some credits here. Caitlin Foisey has been doing the design work. So that was kind of the little booklet. We got a little letter here. Let's go ahead and open this guy up. What do we got here? Well, they're kind of like postcards with their pictures. Some of the same art or pictures that were in the big booklet here. And I guess these came from Billy and Jimmy worked on this together. So these are kind of from their personal archives or photos or whatever. And then we have the albums. So they're out of order. So that's 13. Okay, so now they're backwards. So interesting that this stuff was stacked on. But let's see. And they should just be black. You know, they're 180 gram for people who care about that. And kind of Martha's little label there. I'm not going to open all these up, but so this is volume 13. I'll just kind of go through these because it looks like they all have another picture or image. There's Darcy, volume 12. James, volume 11. Billy, volume 10. This thing is just crazy. And yes, I have ordered the Machina. So they have finally released Machina. I think it was similar to the price. I don't think it's 13 album, but it's close though. They're throwing like 80 extra songs or something in the Machina box set, but that one's on its way, I guess. Or in production, or some of these pictures are very cool. It's number 8. That's a cool shot here. Hopefully that glare is not too bad. Volume 7. Looks like he's had a long night. He's all sweaty. Volume 5. Looks like they're in Munich and Den Haag. I don't even know where that is. Maybe somewhere else in Germany. I don't know. I was not, let's see, I was a young guy in 92, so let's see, I graduated high school in 96. So I was just getting out of middle school, so I definitely wasn't traveling to Europe to see them play live. But like I said, Rocket, I first heard it on the radio. I have to tell that story someday. That's how I was introduced to the Pumpkins, and hardcore fan ever since. Obviously, I'm buying crazy box sets, which just insane. Volume 2. And then lastly, look, he's got all kinds of jewelry, the long hair. Volume 1. And Hilversum. So not much to say. I haven't listened to it. This is fresh out of the mail, and I'm not sure. I'm sure someone will rip it and put it online, but yeah, to listen to this stuff is going to be very cool. Just a kind of a time period that I fell in love with them, but I didn't get to experience, and so now I get to experience all these years later. And yeah, I don't know if this is something for every fan, but it is certainly for crazies like me. And yeah, hope you enjoyed a little glimpse of what is in this limited edition box. And yeah, if you want it, I guess get it on eBay for whatever it's going for now. All right, see you